Not far from us, about an hour and a half away, there are villages and farms where the Amish people live. The Amish is a Christian group that appeared in the 17th century in Switzerland and Germany as a protest against Protestant church and reformations. They did not want to change things. In the 18th century, most of them have moved to the US and Canada, and here the Amish live in their own isolated communities and have very different lifestyle because they don't recognize any modern technology. They don't drive cars, only horses and buggies. They don't use any devices connected to the electrical grid. By profession, they are usually farmers and craftsmen, and they are also noted for their high work ethics, honesty, and mutual assistance. The Amish wear only black and white clothing. Men wear beards and hats, women long dresses. From a distance, they can be confused with Hasidim very easily. Having arrived to the Amish country, we ordered a tour through their villages and farms. Our guide grew up and lived her whole life near the Amish, although she herself was obviously not Amish. She was driving a car. She told us a lot about the Amish traditions, and I, accustomed to the Jewish approach to laws, kept asking her about their reasons. I did not understand, for example, why they are not allowed to use an electrical appliance which is connected to the grid, but they can use it if it runs on a battery or generator. I did not understand why they are not allowed to use a car, but they are allowed to use machinery with an internal combustion engine. The guide, on one hand, was welcoming my questions and was willingly answering them, but on the other hand, she did not give any specific explanation to any of those laws. It seemed that she didn't even understand my questions. In the end, she told me, "Sir, you as a Hasid, better than anyone else can understand the main aspiration of the Amish in all their laws. They, like you, just want everything to remain as it was once." You know what? I hope our guide knew more about the Amish than about us. We have volumes of Talmud dealing with the origins of each law. We have books of Hasidic customs explaining their meanings. We have untold numbers of writings by various rabbis discussing the grounds for different rulings. In none of them have I ever seen once the reason for any mitzvah or tradition written as "because we want everything to remain as it was once." In Judaism, every commandment and every its detail has a specific reason. Every tradition is explained. Because those reasons and those explanations are as true today as they were once, we adhere to the same laws today as we did once. But we have never had a desire simply to live as it was once. That is why even the most ultra-Orthodox, as they call them, Jews, don't ride horse-drawn carriages through their streets and use electronics. The Amish look like some visitors from the 17th century because if our guide was correct, they simply want to remain in the past. This is why our guide didn't even understand when I was asking her for the meaning of specific laws. In contrast, these ultra-Orthodox Jews may look like they came straight out of the 17th century, but their appearance, lifestyles, are not a result of their opposition to progress. They are a result of an understanding of the meaning of each mitzvah they do and each custom they follow. And if this meaning is as relevant today as it was centuries ago, why lose it?